First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys, well, they're struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within 1/4 of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Goff. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Credit Jaquan Brisker. He got a hand on that and knocked it free. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year of the NFL now. Play action. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Another Bears first down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Swift going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Swift again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown Bears. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions nothing.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Ooh, the juke. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First down.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Complete to David Montgomery.
Back to throw. Goff. Montgomery, another target and catch. 7 yards there and a first down.
Montgomery. A 7-yard gain. That's another.
Goff throwing again.
Lions first down.
That'll be caught by St. Brown.
7. First down, Lions.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Read option. This is Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Here's Goff. And this one is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Makes the score
So they're
7.
able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, and they go with Swift again. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Swift. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Here's Jack Fox now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Let's take it at around the 40. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
That is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A pretty good
yards.
mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 25-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Swift going to try up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Will try and set up the screen to Swift.
Williams pass.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Santos now to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Bears 14.
That time a 9-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Goff. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And down he'll go at the 25. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Out of the gun. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 47.
To the air again. Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So what do you do if you've got a defense in cover 3 trying to keep everything in front of them? The answer seems obvious. Just work those routes in front of them. This is going to be a hitch route, but he's operating in plenty of space, and he makes the catch here for a first down.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Bears.
Here's the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think he earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Jack Fox.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Now a hit and a loose football. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Pass caught right side by Lovely. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears first down.
Throwing again here, Williams. To the left side into the hands of Adunze. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action. Now Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
15-yard line.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks nonetheless ends up a touchdown.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick.
Touchdown, Chicago! Luther Burden, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Off play action. Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
From the gun, here's Goff.
He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43.
Now it's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Goff throwing again.
Over the middle, he's got to Slaw. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Complete to Isaac to Slaw. 10 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Down to the 25. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Goff now to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Goff. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
from 19 yards away.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chicago offense set to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
12 at the 24-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Here's Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
12 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Luther Burden with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. So a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 12.
Goff now looks to throw.
Open man, that's to Shaw.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Back to throw. Goff. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line.
That's another Detroit
Goff.
Lions first down.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Andrew Billings gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. The short throw is going to be pulled in by Furtzer. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Here's Goff. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
Holding. Offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now a give to Gibbs, running left. Oh, what a move. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Lions 24.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 4.
To the air, Williams. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
McNeil, a loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
To throw, Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he's been the focal point of this offense. And when you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably add that the offensive line play has also been stellar. And that's definitely been the case here. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So they'll walk him back half the distance. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. Nifty move. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 28.
Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
More yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
Goff. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Goff. A short one pulled in by Ferkser. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
Lions first down.
The give right side for Gibbs. Able to slither by. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
16 more yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Play action. It's Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6. Goff now looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
And the Lions first down. First and goal, Detroit.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Goff. He's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown. Shane Zylstra, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions.
Goff looking to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Bears 35. Lions 32.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The home team's off this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a carry for Swift. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Joseph. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Throwing
5.
is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
To throw, it's Williams. To the right side, taken in by Adunze.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
For a Bears first down. 1st and goal.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Williams going to sneak it.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Now the point after try for Santos. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score.
That one in the
Bears
books as a
42,
12-play drive.
32.
And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Nice tackle, nice play by Kevin Byard.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Goff.
Over the middle, he's got to Slaw.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Goff.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Now the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bears.
The drive
42,
there only spanning 3 plays.
39.
And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
74 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Fake the give, now Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Play action, now Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Williams. He's got the connection to Moore.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run, Monungai.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to swell the lead to 6. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about them.
Now a hit and a loose football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Bears,
a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off strong 12-5.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Detroit,
this loss will mean they finish the season on the wrong side of 500 at 8-9.
And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,